All right, who's ready to find out what's happening on Vashon? It's such an exciting week. Um, Not really, but that's what we love about it. Nothing happens. All right, here we go. Ready? Beachcomber report for the week of 9/15. Ready? 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 Here we go. Okay, let's see. We've got the Mercado and the Mukai Festival, the Japanese festival, both on the island last week. Super fun cultural events. The Mercado was celebrating Latin American uh, uh, islanders. Gosh, I can't think today. Sorry, I'm traveling and my brain is a little fried, but it was a great market where people were selling goods and food and wares and all sorts of fun stuff. Just awesome little community event, right, for the Latino community on the island. It's fabulous. And then the Mukai Farm and Garden has a Japanese festival every year, which was fabulous as well. There were cultural dances and all sorts of presentations. Really well done for both events. So very, very cool. Super fun. That's the headline. We love that that's the headline of the news for the week. The two really big winning events on the island. Next up, the skate park opened. Come on, a couple of punk rock bands. It's excellent place for the kids to hang out. You know, skating is not a crime. You know that, right? Skateboarding is not a crime. But it was very cool. It's actually a legit skate park now. Do they have any pictures of the ramp? Well, I know pictures of the ramp. I'll have to do a little video of the ramp. Whoa, where'd we go? Come on back. Come on back. Okay. So we'll get that. It's great. It's a really, really, really solid skate park. Then if you've been following this story, one of the teachers that got let go for grooming their students, disgusting story. He's surrendered his Washington State teaching certificate, thankfully, which means he goes into a national register, and it's highly unlikely that that man will be teaching again, which is ultimately, I don't know that that's excellent news. I don't know anything about that. They've considered excellent, but it is certainly better than the alternative. So good work on everyone involved there, despite the controversy of how that was handled. As an outcome, that's not terrible. And then there's going to be conversation about fixing the boats. We shall see, right? There's a meeting coming up this Monday, sponsored by the chamber, and we will see. I mean, it's going to not involve the island as much as it is the legislature. This is not an island problem. I mean, it's a problem for those of us on the island, but it is not a problem that we have access to handling. It's just not. We don't have our hands on it. We got to, other than petitioning legislators, which is probably how this is going to go. And we'll see. We got a state senator and a couple of representatives as well at the meeting. We should see if that's going to happen or not. My personal take is this is a failure. 20 years in the making. This is not going to get resolved easily. If this really is a function of not having enough staff, not enough crew, there's no fill plan for that. So we'll see what they're going to be doing here. But this is a very, very complex issue. And I know people get very heated about it on the island, but it is not a simple solution. And it's not going to be quick in coming. And everyone who moved to the island, I mean, I don't want to downplay it. I live there and I commute off island, so it's a big deal. And no one moved to the island because it's convenient. The other thing we brought up last week was that this trial was happening for James Warren, and he was acquitted of murder. So, I didn't hear the testimony. I don't know attempted murder. I don't know anything about the details of this case other than what I've read in the Beachcomber, which is one side and the other. And in fact, the jury heard both sides and they acquitted him of attempted murder. So that's how that panned out. He did not attempt to murder that guy on the island. I don't know enough about it, not really particularly interested in it, frankly. It's too gruesome for me to engage in, but there you go. So the lead story, though, is lots of cool cultural events on the island. And then I want to see what this is about the dog parks. Oh, okay. Well, we're going to get into a leash, not leash fight on the island. Let's see. Unleashed, off leash, owner control. Burton Acres, Burton Adventure, the skate park, Jensen Point, Liza Beulah, Point Robinson, Wing Haven. All right. The other thing that it doesn't give you here is KVI, which KVI is not really a park. It's privately held, but you can definitely have your dogs off leash there because it's not something they can handle. So there really are plenty of places to have your dogs off leash. I'm a big off leash dog guy. I don't value walking my dog on the leash. She doesn't like it very much. I don't like it very much. I don't think it's great for either of us. So I go to one of these off leash parks and have a good time. And really are. There's, so that's 6 plus KVI makes 7. So there really are plenty. And then there's the on leash parks. And those are, it's important that you do keep your dog on a leash in those areas because, you got a lot of those are sports parks, ball fields and stuff like that. But, or things that are very heavily populated with people, and off leash doesn't make sense in those areas. And then there's a few where you really just can't have them at all, given the sensitive nature of the area. This is good. Frankly, I didn't realize there were that many official off leash parks. I'm trying to never have the dog off leash where we're not supposed to use Island Center Forest. So don't tell anyone, but we'll let Ro run. We'll let my dog Rosie run and in the Island Center Forest. So here I am, come get me. But we haven't had any problems, but we do it rarely. And mostly we hit up the off leash parks. But there you go. Lots of places for your dogs to run. I think there's as many dogs in the island as people, something like that. Not close. It's not exactly, but it's close. Anyway, there you go. So what's happening on the island? Not much. Not much. Couple festivals. Anything coming up? What's happening in the island coming up? Anything special coming up on the island? We're sort of hunkering down for winter, frankly. There's really not a lot of stuff coming on. Nope. These are all off-island kind of things. All right, so there's nothing else really going on the island. Not that exciting, which is what we love about Vashon. It is not that exciting. If you got questions about living on the island, or you got things that you want to know about, or you things you want to know about living here, let me know. Aaron Hendon with Christine and Company over at eXp Realty. Till next week. Peace out.